Okay, day one in Brussels, let's go. We hopped on the flight from Manchester, which only took about an hour, which for a weekend away was ideal. We got there, got the coach to the city centre, and you know when you just find the nearest bar so you can kind of get your bearings and know where you actually are. And it wasn't long until we stumbled upon Mannequin Piss, I think it's called, the strangest tourist attraction around, and quite small in person as well. But we went straight to the bar opposite because, again, needed a little drink, and it was very quirky, very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And we'd seen on TikTok these frites. Obviously, frites are a traditional Belgium delicacy, so we wanted to try them. And I think, if I remember correctly, I saw somewhere that this specific place was a concept by a Michelin star chef. I might have made it up, but either way, they were delicious. Then we rushed over to the chocolate museum because we had booked a chocolate tasting. Now, when we booked this, we thought it was literal Belgium chocolate tasting, not a tour of a museum with the history of chocolate. We quickly got quite bored, and I'm not going to lie, in future, this is one I would definitely miss. There was little tasters around the museum, but not worth the money we spent on going to it. And there was a demonstration, but again, you couldn't really see it. And look, here he is again, the little mannequin boy. And then the sun was out finally because it was raining loads the morning we were there. We headed to the Airbnb to freshen up a bit because we were then off to Delirium Village. It was obviously one of the hot spots we wanted to go to because it had the beer meter. Now, being a gluten-free girly, I actually couldn't have the beer meter because there was only one gluten-free beer, but that didn't stop me anyway. It was super busy. It obviously has, I think, over 2,000 beers that you can try. So it's definitely worth going. And even as a celiac, there was lots of options for me, even though I couldn't do the beer meter. But it was still fun to watch them do it. I kind of acted as a little bit of a host to tell them what they were drinking. And then Brad bought us these roses. It was obviously the time where we were feeling a little bit merry because he would not usually do that. But yeah, tried 2 different gluten-free beers. They were actually both delicious, and it was also just really nice that they had the option there. How many times am I going to say that I'm gluten-free? Yes, it's my personality, and this was Sam laughing because he bought us a tequila shot that we didn't want to do. Now, one thing about me is I'm always going to find a photo booth wherever I go. Then we were hungry again, so we went to this Wolf indoor market. Loved the logo and design of this place, and the steak was €14, so I obviously had to give it a try, and it was delicious.